I was here first.
Were you?
A pint of lager, thanks.
2 vodka and cokes. Excuse me? Yes? I like your handbag. Where did you get it?
Pineapple.
Right. Happens to me. Not just in pubs either. Shops, restaurants, doctor's surgeries. I thought there was meant to be some sort of code, you know, after you. No, I insist. You were here first.
There is.
It's just you. People can't resist it. They know they're not meant to push past you, but at the same time they can sense you won't do anything about it if they do. Basically, you're a pushover.
No, I'm not. I'm sure I usually stand up for myself. Of course you do.
Oh, I don't believe this.
What?
I've left my wallet in the office. I know it's my round, but Zoe, you earn more than us. Can't you go?
Oh, you always do this to me. Oh, fucking hell, all right.
Told you, pushover.
No, you tricked her.
Yeah, she'd only be a pushover if she knew you were tricking her and did it anyway. Otherwise, it's just a practical joke.
Yeah, but it's a great fucking joke. I'm playing pool, she's at the bar.
No, she isn't.
Sorry, but people were looking at me.
People were looking at you.
I could tell they were just waiting to push in front of me.
I think it's that face you pull.
What face?
The one little kittens do. The one that makes you want to crush them with your hand just because you can.
I'm slightly disturbed because I do know what you mean.
Oh, this is great. Now I'm paranoid.
You've got to toughen up.
Just like that.
Try saying to yourself, I am Godzilla and everyone else is Japan.
I am Godzilla. Everyone else is Japan.
I wouldn't say it out loud, though. It makes you sound demented.
Glenn's dumped you already, then?
She's not seeing him tonight because she saw him last night and she doesn't want to seem too eager and frighten him off.
Playing hard to get. Very original.
Actually, he's busy tonight. Or maybe he's scared that Dominic is going to play an amusing practical joke on him.
My practical jokes are funny. You just haven't seen them. I've got loads. Comedy phone calls, setting fire to dog shit, cherry bombs. Everyone a classic.
Wait. Setting fire to dog shit?
You get some dog shit, put it in a bag, light the bag, stick it on someone's doorstep, ring the bell. They come out, stamp on it, shit all over their shoes.
Is it funny?
Of course it's funny.
It doesn't sound very funny.
That's because you're gay. It's a well-known fact that gay people have an underdeveloped sense of humour.
I don't find it funny either.
That's because you live with him. You're gay by proxy.
Since when have gay people not had a sense of humour?
I didn't say they had no sense of humour. I said they had an underdeveloped sense of humour.
Do you think I'm funny?
Hilarious.
What was the last funny thing I did?
You fell downstairs the other day, that was funny.
I nearly broke my ankle.
It was still funny.
Yeah, but not intentionally.
No. But just because I can't remember a specific example doesn't mean you're not funny. Like if I met someone and they said, oh, what's Conrad like? I'd say, oh, he's a really nice bloke. Smart, funny, you know.
What if they said, how is he funny?
Why would they say that? Anyone who asked that would clearly be mental. I'd probably be too busy running away to reply.
What if I asked you, how am I funny?
I don't know why you're letting Dominic wind you up. Practical jokes, they're just childish.
I can do childish. But if I'm going to do it, it's got to be soon. Nobody likes anybody over the age of 30 doing practical jokes.
Oh, I don't know.
2 words, Jeremy Beadle.
I hate Mondays, especially Monday mornings. It's the furthest possible point from not being at work.
Just as well then, today's not Monday.
It's not? Oh, what's today?
Tuesday.
I hate Tuesdays.
Morning.
Any particular reason you're looking so smug?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Have you got a reason or not?
Yes. I stood up for myself.
Hold on. We saw you last night. Seeing you now, so the only person you could have stood up to between then and now would have to be...
Rich.
Rich.
I do have a life outside of you lot and my ex, you know.
You don't.
It was my neighbours. The students upstairs play their music full blast all night because they don't have to get up in the morning.
Oh, bastards.
Usually I just stick a pillow over my head and ignore it. But last night I thought, fuck it, I've had enough. I went straight up there and told them that there are people in this building who have to work in the morning, that not everyone wants to listen to their shit music. This used to be a nice neighbourhood.
You actually said that?
Yeah, and they were terrified. It was great.
But you said it in an ironic kind of way, the nice neighbourhood bit.
Probably.
Once you've said that, there's no going back. You might as well book in for your midlife crisis right now.
Oh, well, never mind. At least you stood up to someone. Sure, it was in a sort of scary, middle-aged way, but you did it, didn't you?
Oh, I felt so bad that I got a bottle of wine from the fridge and left it outside their door. With a note saying sorry.
I just want you to know, I'm not doing this because of anything you've said.
Okay.
I'm only doing it to prove something to myself.
Fine. And I just want you to know that this is the classic prank phone call, so if it fails, it's only because you're not funny.
Gay people can be funny. Look at Michael Barrymore.
Oh yeah, that hilarious, non-drug-taking, genial party host.
Rona Cameron. She's quite funny.
She's not funny. She's not gay.
Yes, she is. She's a lesbian.
Exactly. Being a lesbian isn't gay. That's why people always say gay and lesbian. Gay and lesbian society. Gay and lesbian switchboard.
You're being pedantic.
Okay. Let's say I own an extensive collection of pornography.
Is this hypothetical?
Whatever. How many gay videos would you say I'd own?
None.
Exactly. But if I'm watching a film where two girls are getting it on, I'm not watching gay porn, am I? I'm watching lesbians, and that's the difference.
You lie in bed at night thinking this stuff up, don't you?
Stop stalling.
I'm not stalling. Look, I'm dialing.
Remember what I told you to say?
Yeah. It's ringing. Hello? Is there a Mr. Wall there? A Mrs. Wall? Are there any walls there? They hung up.
What? They can't hang up. The joke was incomplete. It doesn't mean anything unless you end it with, so how does the ceiling stay up then? Phone them back.
I'm not phoning them back. That'd be harassment.
They're the ones at fault. They can't hang up on a prank phone call. It's against the rules.
It doesn't matter. Point's been proved. I can do practical jokes.
A joke's not a joke without the punchline.
I don't know why you read this shit.
They're not shit.
Oh, please.
You're friends, aren't you? Anyway, let's bypass that bit. What I want to know is, do you ever play practical jokes on each other?
Practical jokes?
You know, dropping things in people's drinks, phoning people up, that sort of thing.
Well, she's a receptionist. She spends all day on the phone. That's her job.
Well, have you ever put anything in her drink, then?
What, like Hypnol?
I can see there's no point talking to you about this. You clearly don't know how to enjoy yourselves.
If you ever even think about playing a practical joke on me, I will make sure the rest of your life is utter hell. Want me a cup of tea, will you?
Of course.
Why are we in the stationery cupboard?
Privacy. Plus, I thought you might be quite romantic.
Any particular reason why you thought that?
There was one, but now we're here, I can't quite remember what it was.
Well, everybody likes stationery.
They do, don't they?
So we can have a quick snog and stuff our pockets full of pens at the same time. Excellent.
Where the fuck have you been? You missed everything. I did a joke.
Hardly.
I got you some Post-it notes. Look, they're pink.
Can I just check something with you? Is it right that 82% of men don't own a store card?
It's as right as anything. It sounds right.
It doesn't sound right to me.
What?
The store card thing. Conrad, get your wallet out.
What the hell have you got all of them for?
I don't know. Shops seem obsessed with me having them. I think I just have that look. I mean, I've never even been to Office World. Why would I ever want to go there?
Everyone loves stationery.
Don't they?
What are
do you mean it's as right as anything?
What?
I asked you whether that statistic was right, and you said it's as right as anything.
Well, it sounds right.
That doesn't matter if it isn't.
You can't expect me to check everything.
Oh, it's not like that's your job or anything.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm standing up for myself.
I'm not the enemy, I'm on your side.
I thought you said I was Godzilla and everyone else was Japan.
Yeah, everyone else, not me. I wasn't including myself in everyone else.
You can't say everyone else and not include yourself.
Yes, I can. If I said everyone else in the world is dead, what does that make me? It makes me the last man alive because everyone else is dead except me.
Everyone else in the world isn't dead, and even if they were, you'd still be crap at your job.
Look, I'm not Japan, okay? I'm the one that told you should be Godzilla. I'm on your side. So I'm... Who was on Godzilla's side? All right, then, where does he come from?
The sea?
That's right. I am the sea.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't react very well to being told off.
Well, you better get used to it. Or you could start doing your job properly. It's your choice.
I am the sea.
You can laugh now, but when she's done with me, who do you think she's going to go after next?
I am the sea.
Zoe.
Hi.
Hi. These tables I'm doing.
The vegetable ones?
Yeah. Some people have answered tomato. Should I count that as a vegetable?
I might have to get back to you on that.
Well, don't leave it too long.
So what did you do at the weekend?
It's weird, I don't remember.
Well, if you can't remember, it's probably a good weekend.
Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, wait, I do remember.
Great. What did you do?
Nothing. I mean, not literally nothing. Got up, brushed my teeth, read the papers.
Right.
Yeah, and, actually, nothing probably sums it up best.
Hiya.
So, have you got time for coffee?
Oh, better not. Zoe's gone a bit mental.
What kind of mental?
The kind where something's probably going to burst out of her chest and attack everyone, so...
Right, got you. Well, probably see you later.
Yep, probably.
Okay.
Bye.
So what were you two talking about then?
Nothing.
Well, that's funny, because I could have sworn I saw your lips moving, unless you were miming.
We were just talking about what I did at the weekend.
You didn't do anything at the weekend.
Exactly. Hence, when you asked me what we were talking about, me saying nothing.
Well, it's great to see the two of you bonding.
Will you come to the joke shop after work? Dominic's threatening to come if you don't.
After work?
Yeah.
I can't, I'm seeing Glenn.
No problem.
Ask me to do something.
Oh, OK, Dominic, would you fuck off?
Certainly. How would you like me to fuck off? Slowly or quickly? Large steps or small ones? Muttering under my breath or with a smile? See? To get what I'm doing?
Being very annoying?
Exactly. Quick query. I got the tab spec, but which font should I use for this job?
Courier.
Is that Courier Regular or Courier New?
Regular.
Great. Do you want me to use bold or just plain?
You and Dominic seem to be spending a lot of time together.
Oh, he's driving me insane.
Of course he is.
He's checking every minute fucking detail. And I can't stop him because technically they're all valid.
Well, if you stand up to someone, you can't just expect them to stay down. Most likely they'll shove back. You've just got to shove back harder.
That's how wars start.
That's your problem. You see, you're a big coward. First sign of confrontation and you run away.
Do I?
Yeah, otherwise you would have said no, I don't instead of do I.
All right, no, I don't avoid confrontation.
Well, obviously you do.
Well, give me an example, and don't say not getting served in the pub.
Well, all right. Look at you and Rich.
What about me and Rich? We were married and now we're split up.
Yeah, but look at the way you split up. He said, I think we've made a mistake, we should get divorced. You said, oh, all right then. Then you both sat down to watch changing rooms and you've been doing it ever since.
I'm assuming your point is that me and Rich are still friends. So, lots of people are friends with their exes.
Yeah, but only after they screamed the place down and tried to kill each other. Suffered years of pain and resentment before finally getting bored and giving in. That's what I mean. If you couldn't even have a fight with your husband and he was leaving you, then what chance have you got of getting served in a pub?
I don't get served in a pub because there's a conspiracy against me. And I don't see what's so good about me and Rich having a fight and ending up friends when we could not have a fight and still get to the same place.
Yeah, but it's not the same place because when other people split up, they actually split up. You're basically still married, just without the sex. You're not having sex with them anymore, are you?
You know I'm not.
Well, that's almost worse. At least if you were shagging, then there'd be a reason to stay friends.
Look, I'm not going to pick a fight with Rich for the sake of it, or anyone else for that matter. What proper, mature people do is they negotiate. How did this become about Rich, anyway?
I have no idea.
Staple the paper clips.
Oh, I don't care.
It's just, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it right.
I don't care, okay?
I thought you were Godzilla and everyone else was Japan, including me.
Not Godzilla, not Japan. Going home.
Embarrassing tweets, I know. I've cooled my soup with yellow coffee. An umbilical cord connecting them to their arcade.
But also to see if we could solve the mystery of
What?
what foods were actually used for 2,000 years ago. It was a classic time.
I need a refill.
There was a real mystery at the heart of it, but also because of some great moments.
Who made their TV debut with the quirky chat show, The Last Resort?
John Leslie.
Jonathan Ross is correct, yes, there you go.
Hi.
Ed scores a point. We have 1 point. Question 2. Bob Monkhouse, Max Bygrades, and Les Dennis. Ed, Family Fortunes. I was going to continue. Have all hosted which game show? The answer is Family Fortunes.
Did you leave a fake snake in my bed?
We're going to have that conversation about how lame and unfunny that was, aren't we?
Yes.
Dominic's idea, so it's your fault for not coming to the joke shop with me.
Surely the whole point of practical jokes is the person doing them finds it funny. Did you find it funny?
Thought it was kind of desperate. Did Glenn find it funny?
He's not here.
Huh. So what was it, quickie in the park?
No. We went for a drink and then he went back to his and I came home to see you.
Did you have a fight?
Don't get excited, we're just taking it slowly.
Taking it slowly? Fuck off. What's the matter with him?
Obviously, he doesn't want to shag me.
What's he hiding? Have you seen his cock yet?
No.
Bet it's shaped like a croissant.
Yes, probably.
Or maybe he's got a disease. Maybe it's all scabby and green and pus-filled. Ugh. Ah, don't worry, it'll clear up.
Dominic's right, you're not funny.
I used to be funny. I remember it.
Well, don't worry. We'll make you funny again.
You should complain about that.
I did.
You did? How did it go?
Well, let's just say it ended with me smoothing things over by giving them a bottle of wine.
I can imagine that. It's classic you.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You are a bit of a coward. Any sign of confrontation and you're out the door.
That's so not true.
Don't worry about it. Makes things easier in the long run.
If we were having sex, at least there'd be a reason for us to be friends.
You coming on to me?
No. What I'm trying to say is we're sitting here with wine and television and nachos and it's not normal and I'm not going to do it anymore.
Can we use the phone?
Is it for an internal call?
Yes.
Okay.
Out of interest, if I had said it was for an external call, could I still have used it?
Yes.
Then why did you ask?
I have to ask, it's my job.
Remember, be a man.
Guess what?
Shh, phone.
Yeah, but I've got something to tell you. Yeah, that's great. Can you tell us about it later? Is it ringing?
Hi, is that Laura Briggs? This is John Stevenson from the S&R Collection Agency. I've been checking your catalogue accounts and I've noticed you're behind in your payments. I don't think I need to remind you how serious this is. You can expect a court summons within the next few days.
She made me watch this fucking film about two girls who grow up best friends, and then they fall out, and then one of them gets cancer. And Katie sat there and cried all the way through it. By the end, I was crying too. I mean, what a fucking pointless film. That's 2 hours of my life I'm never going to get back.
Can I tell you about me and Rich now?
Only if you admit that I'm the hardest working, most talented, most conscientious employee here, and say that you'll never ever try and tell me I'm not doing my job properly again.
We were sitting there. Yeah, whatever you just said. We were having a bottle of wine, watching a film. He'd come around to fix the water heater because sometimes it goes
Please.
a bit...
Get to the point.
OK. I got rid of him.
You what?
I finally did it all, everything. There is no more Rich in my life.
Wow. I bet that came as a shock to him. I mean, it's not like divorcing him sent out any signals or anything.
It was funny.
It wasn't funny.
No, it was.
What's happened?
Shona tried to help me do a practical joke.
You asked her to help?
She got me to ring Laura, pretend to be from a catalogue company, tell her she's behind in her payments and she's going to court. Only it turns out she actually is behind in her payments and she's terrified she is going to court.
See, this is what you get from listening to Shona instead of me.
Tell them what happened next.
She started crying, then hyperventilating, and then screaming. It was terrible.
She was probably going into labour.
Laura? She's not pregnant. She's just fat.
She is fat, but she's also pregnant.
How could you let me do that? That's not funny, it's just cruel. I don't see how that's a practical joke.
I got you to give a pregnant woman a nervous breakdown. That's the joke.
Yes, I'm starting to get it.
So now she'll either come back to work and sit there staring at you with burning hatred in her eyes until you can't take it anymore, or she'll be so upset that she'll never come back and they'll find her lying there with an empty bottle of sleeping pills in her hand. Either way, it's your fault. That's my joke on you.
You made a pregnant woman go into labour. That's fantastic. I'd never have thought of doing that. You're a natural.
Oh, you should have seen it when the ambulance turned up. It was great.
I'm going to hell.
Probably, but it is actually quite funny.
You think it's funny?
Yeah.
So you all think it's funny? I've done something funny. Excellent. Fuck her, fat cow.